our boy Vegeta is going ahead and he's basically putting in the squats. I love that he is still working out. And so we get Bulma, aka Bulma. She is ready, and look at that. I love how that's the thing that takes Vegeta out. His wife saying, hey, the ship is ready. Vegeta ends up stopping. That is really cool. Bulma, aka Bulma, she is very angry because she put her heart, her soul, everything into this, only for it not to work with the ship. And she's getting annoyed. There's a lot of banter back and forth between Piccolo, Vegeta, and she's just getting all in Vegeta's ear. And you can tell he's looking, I mean, how would you feel, right? And out of nowhere, you have the ship arrive. And already, I love Vegeta, despite how annoyed he was. Man, look at him. He's on guard. And the first thing he does is he gets in front of his wife, making sure that the first thing is going to be protected is Bulma. And man, I thought that was just a really nice, sweet touch. He just completely ignores Vegeta for the longest time. And Vegeta's starting to get angry. He's like, won't you say something to me? And Hibiscus says, no, because you're arrogant and act like you own the place, like you some sort of king or something. And Vegeta's like, oh, he's completely annoyed and angry about this. Just completely owned Vegeta's whole life like you're a king. And of course, he's always called himself the Prince of all Saiyans, aka Saiyajins. And so from there, Vegeta, he ends up swallowing his pride and he goes like saying, okay, please let me know. And then Hibiscus, I think, lets him know the answer. And Piccolo's like, Vegeta, you just don't get it. You gotta be, you gotta learn your better manners. And I thought it was the cutest thing. We get Bulma, aka Bulma, just covering her mouth, just trying to hold back her laughter, knowing how her husband is. I thought it was a cute, adorable moment. Bulma, aka Bulma, just feeling her cheeks as we saw in the last episode because she sees how smooth her skin looks in her reflection. She is glowing. Obviously, I love once again that Dragon Ball Daima is the genesis of where Bulma's whole idea of like having this midlife crisis with thinking she looks too old for her age comes from, as we will see throughout all of Dragon Ball Super. And right here, this is a great comedy moment. So Hibiscus, he ends up saying that your skin is really smooth. And in this conversation, Hibiscus says, your skin is so smooth, you should be my girlfriend. And he makes his comment right around here. And Vegeta's like, oh. And he goes like, and he goes like, I'm her husband, we're married. and Hibiscus, savage, man is straight savage. He goes ahead and says, that doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, you've got some balls, my man. That's some balls right there. Vegeta says, are you trying to get pummeled? Because, man, it's already one thing to say that to a married man in front of his wife. Watch the full video by clicking under my handle.